Information from Spellmaster there. Excellent. As I slowly reach for the button pusher. Alright, oh, that makes noise. Alright, let's just get straight into it. Bam. Hello, how we doing? Hi. We're back here. We're upgrading Vulcanus still. I put you there. Why can't you get to the yard from there? Oh, it's that yard, that's why. I see how it is. And Mamoru's here as well. How you doing? The heist of head drumming, yes. Yeah, I need to be consistent with this naming scheme. Hello, Drop Flames. Flames, how you doing today? It's only a few, it's fine. Hello, Drain. Bye-bye, Drain. I'm immune to that now in this mech suit. Alright, so that's dealt with. Just as a point of pedantry, I'm going to plop that there, just so we have radar coverage. And then, does update kill OS installation? Now I have to reinstall. Was it server 22 by chance? What are you waiting for? Waiting for Kajigas. Does it make Kajigas? Yes, yes it... Yeah, there it is, there. Alright. Win 11. Oh, we had that conversation yesterday about Windows Server, upgrading the version, which in turn caused the license to be invalid, which in turn caused the Windows Server to not be functional anymore, which was hilarious and also presumably very annoying for people. So yeah, I was just poking just before starting, I was just poking the trash system because it wasn't working. Oh, I painted the train stop as well. There was an erroneous wire, so I fixed that. Superchip, how you doing? How was the day? Yeah, it was not bad. Not bad. Busy day as always. Hard hat worked, apparently. Alright, so I did at least a little bit of planning, and I put down a cryo plant to try and remind me how to make plastic. Like that. Oh yeah, I updated, where is it? The 2-lane 4-way. So it has all the signals now. It has all 8 signals. That has been pushed to the GitHub as well. I do have a bit of a headache, so it's probably going to be a bit of a slow one and a little confused one, but we'll see how we do. Alright, you go there. What was this thing going to be? No. We don't want that. Ran into the SSD bug with BitLocker not having an SSD that was BitLocked nor BitLocker enable. Oh, that one, yeah, that would trash it pretty hard. That would trash it pretty hard. Alright, let's add another train. I really want to add a yard which adds the trains en masse. That would be convenient. That would save me a lot of time. Are you out? Oh, 203. I also chuck some rare ones on here because it lowers the drain down to, what is that, 33% drain. So it at least preserves the patch a little bit longer. But it is draining. It is draining fast. Now, just for Spellmaster, I'll delete those. What did I come here for? Yeah, it wasn't a bad day. But it was a bit of a long day, and now my brain's a bit headachy and a bit spacey, so it's going to be one of those, as I say. I think I mentioned that already. I genuinely can't remember already. The brain is cloudy. Oh wow, I feel like ready for bed. I did sleep pretty well last night though. Alright, pop some of those in there. Oh, the wall's getting done. Excellent. Uh, oh yeah, a loader. A loader, a loader, a loader. That's what we want. Um, Probably what we want to do, methinks, is steal one of these. Or at least use it as a foundation. It would make sense if I used the correct blueprint as well. That would be smart. So the downside to this particular blueprint is it's kind of big. It's kind of big for what it is. What's the orange icon? That's trains with no destinations. So there's nowhere to put tungsten at all. So it's trying to go to, the interrupt's fired. It's gone to tungsten unload, but tungsten unload doesn't exist. Yeah, there is a train. There is a thing for. Oh, hello, train. You're not supposed to be here. You are actually supposed to be cargo load. So you go away. Um, okay then, you go there. See, now it's going to be stuck forever. Yeah. Whereas because there is coal unloads for this, it just goes to sleep effectively. You can't actually get there. You want to come here though. So what I might do is chuck you there. And this one wants to be white. There we go. Because it's plastic, of course. Now, I need to grab more stuff again. Also dump some junk. Then we'll plug in plastic. We actually need to do a few things. We need to plug in lubricant as well, and also oil cracking. Then we can bring all lubricant down to here and all that good stuff. Real question is, will I actually get anything? I don't think I will. No, I won't. Yeah, because that's down to 89, so it's not going to do it. It's not going to happen. It ain't happening. Now let's go with a temporary. I can't go up there. Um, that's all a bit inconvenient. That is. Yeah, I could actually. Oh, I already got the train one selected. Pop and blurp. And oop, you go to that. Just like so. Train stop. Right, you. It actually doesn't matter if I stand right there. There, except you're not actually cargo load. You are tungsten unload. There we go. We should see a train on the move, and we do. That's not where you're supposed to be going. So, well, you go there. Am I still confused as to how to a station? No, it gets a coal train from yesterday. You put the parameter in, but how does it unload the station request coal? We won't just request any train. It looks at the contents and it takes the contents as the parameter. So whatever the train's loaded with, it takes that as the parameter. Hello, train. So, like, it knows to go to tungsten because it looks in its inventory and sees tungsten. Um, I don't know what happens if you have a mixed train. So, if I come into here, um, the unload station has to be in this format. That's the only provisor. So, if I go mudkips like that, it's actually changed its name. That's actually kind of annoying. But go to unload. See, it's expecting that. If I even say go to yard, the other one won't come. This one won't come. Oh, never mind. Aha, interesting. I thought the name had to match. Takes the item with the lowest ID. Yeah, it'll just keep firing off until it figures it out. Okay. Oh, it's because I read. Yeah, I know why. I know why. I know why. Yeah, because I it's the only one, so I renamed it globally. So that did actually make sense. Yeah, I don't exactly know what happens because I've never really played around with mixed trains, but yeah, it'll be like lowest ID, whatever's the first. It'll be either ID or the first instance in the inventory. So like it'll look there, then there, then there, then there, then there. So like if this is tungsten in the first slot, then it'll take tungsten, and it's like copper ore in the second slot, then it'll take copper ore second. It'll be something like that. Destination step. Yeah, as far as I understand it, the format of the station has to be the same. It's just you put the thing you want it to go to instead of the parameter. Now I need a unload, which means I need some of these and some passive provider chests. So I'm just going to be lazy and dump it into the network for now. And we'll figure out the rest later because I've got to rebuild this whole starter area. It's got to be redone. So I'll just file that under future me problems. Rubber bolts. There. We'll grab a combinator. Some wiry doos like that and like that. You, when tungsten is less than 12,000, outputs L of 1. Slazer, how you doing? And we set train limit. Morning. Going to lurk while catching up on the VODs. Nice. Make sure to catch up on YouTube where the better VOD experience exists. Then you can also press the like button. I'm definitely not pressuring you into a specific outcome there. No pressure, but it's a thing you can do. It is a thing that can be done. I think you can be upgraded. Got to buy it. Let's up that to 400. Up that to 400 and see what the bots do. There's a few bots in the network. It's fine. You do watch on YouTube on a non-signed on account, so no like button. Oh. Go, that should fill up the belt nicely. I mean, I can just add even more as well on top of it. I think this line's donezo. Yeah, it's done. Jam. Shotgun full of babies. What a name. What a combination that is. Purely for the reactions? I imagine it gets a few reactions. That's great. I imagine that it's actually not, it's not the first time I've ever seen that. Something like that. And it's all names like that are always hilarious. You haven't fully worked out the keybinds yet? What do you mean there are different planets? Oh, so Space Age, the DLC, adds 4 new planets. Yankees have the funniest reactions. Yeah, so, this is base game, Narvis, that you know and love. Um, and yeah. And yeah, Space Age adds uh, Lava World, Moldy World, Electric World, and Freezy World. Plus space, where you do stuff and junk. And yeah. It's actually funny too, because we've all had to relearn keybinds, because some of them changed in the 2.0 update. Like horizontal and vertical flip. And now, they used to be F and G, now they're H and V, which is a little bit more understandable overall. Oh, you... Can I click on you? Yes. So, okay, I already done the thing that I wanted to do. Oh, Fugora. When I think of it. Ooh, 3 more legendary thingy majobbers. What to do with that? I'm tempted to pop some in there. Ticket band 1, because the streamer said every 100 bits I'll do X, and he said in chat every 100 bits I'll load another baby into shock. uh, amazing. I can understand that in a larger channel, because to some extent they are actually what's the best way to describe? Like, they are actually moderated to that extent where they have to. Ah, damn it! There we go. Yeah, they have to like keep it under control. Or maintain. Wow, my brain is broken at the minute. Maintain. There's like a very strange and specific standard of moderation that they have to uphold, otherwise they get banned. And some of it's really strange. Some of the things they have to maintain are, some of the standards they have to adhere to are odd. Oh yeah, this is another slight late game problem, is that your production modules in 2.0 Space Age, periodically they grow legs and mandibles if you don't craft them fast enough. Will we see any more? Yes, we'll see more soon. Yeah, there we go. See, just every now and then the productivity modules try to eat the factory. Just keep a supply of laser turrets and it's fine. Just, as I say, you just got. It's all that really needs to do. You just got to keep a nice array of laser turrets, and then the productivity. Ooh, that was an uncommon one. Yeah, productivity modules don't get too too out of hand. The productivity modules don't get too out of hand with the chewing on the factory. Buffer chests help too. 40 seconds to the next slot. This slot hasn't grown legs and wriggled off the conveyor belts in a little while at least. So that's a major plus. Yeah, either that or you're just gaining all of the years of accumulated um, failed heists, and it's giving you lots of good heists, or it's gaslighting into thinking that you are actually winning them all, and then it's just going to take it away from you for the next 3 months. Just one after the other. Just keep taking them away. Not like it's been doing that anyway for like the last non-stop for like the last 3 years. Ooh, egg glacier, and you made space science. Nice. And tried to make a ship. Yeah, that happens. And then your brain explodes. Alright, how are we looking for these things now? We need tungsten beams, which are tungsten beaming. They could be productivity-tificating better, so we'll do that. I mean, all this crap could be productivitying a lot better than what it is. It's not on the tab you expected it to be on. Took you 30 minutes longer than it should have to figure out how to melt ice. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's an ice is an intermediate, so it's right there. Which I'm sure you know right now. The thing that I didn't expect is that the cryo plant. I would have thought that would melt ice, but I suppose it's heating. You're effectively heating water, not cooling water. Whereas a cryo plant is more about cooling things than heating things. But I don't see why you couldn't just run the cryo plant in reverse. Seems like an obvious advantage to have. It's kind of a missed opportunity, really. Okie day. Thermodynamics? Yeah, you know those things. Alright. Nope. That's not what I wanted. Actually, it's on one. It's on one now. No, I'm just going to delete that and place again. There. Where's the thingy there? You. 3, 1, 2, 3. There. Aim for 2 thingies for now. I'm not quite sure how many I need, so I'm just going to perhaps throw too many at it and see what happens. Because what's the worst that can happen if you throw too many at it? In fact, I'll just pull away one. There, because then I get the perfect amount of beacons. Could even pull that a little bit further down, like that. Oh yeah, I need, I completely forgot. This should actually do it. Yeah, steam condensation and turbo boost. I thought of it yesterday and then I completely blanked out on it. I need to put that here somewhere. Like maybe there. Or maybe, just maybe, I'll chuck it somewhere a little bit more sensibles like that. So yeah, cracking's not going to work too well without water. Then all I need is sheol inserters, like so. Yeah, I've got this convenient coal supply on tap. I can use handy dandy to feed that. Substations, please, and thank you. There and there. Alrighty. You output there. Oh, not those. I don't have access to stack inserters. Alright, I gotta go get stack inserters now. Where can I find the rail blueprints? Annoyingly, I don't have a direct YouTube link. I can make that happen. Now, right there. I keep them on GitHub and try to, because it's convenient to update. It's not the best, it's not the most user-friendly experience, unfortunately, but it is the most convenient to maintain the updates. I do want to get them on Factorio prints eventually. I do have some hesitations about that, but that's mainly because it's like the third Dropbox. No, never used Dropbox. Did use Pastebin until it decided they were spam and deleted them all. That was annoying. Alright, you... Oh, you already got 70 inside you. Alright. Someone actually gifted the account Lifetime Pro as well. I remember logging in one day, or looking at one day, and it was a Pro member, and someone had actually paid the Pro membership. Apparently frames are being dropped too, again. I think it's only like $10 or something. Still annoying. Alright, now we've got stack inserters. So how do I put them in game? Where do I find the string? So, with the blueprints, what we do is... let me just pull them up. There. So if we want, say, oh, also light mode alarm. If I say go track blueprints, and I want track blueprints, and I want the elevated ones, we click on that. Now this is where GitHub's a bit annoying. And so I'm just double clicking on that, and then I'm Control C, and then we go to this button here, import string, and then we go Control V. You can also, alternatively, just click paste there. It'll paste in. Then click import, and now you have the elevated rails. Alright, so if it burns, turn down your monitor's contrast. Yeah, and then, so that's the 2-lane elevated there. Then you can chuck it in your game blueprints like that. Or in your personal blueprint library, or into game blueprints like that there. Yeah, you need that button specifically. I don't think there is a keyboard shortcut for that from memory. Turn off the sun instead. Yeah, because I've already got a copy of this, I can safely delete it. But yeah, that's how it works. Fulgora, I believe, is complaining about storage again. Oh, you can blame it. Oh, you fill. Oh, you're rapidly filling up with holmium. That's a problem. Um, B is the blueprint library is the B shortcut, but it's also not that one there. That one there. That button up here. Hey, Flay. Do you have a big platform? I have a somewhat big platform. Yeah. And if you hover over each of these buttons, they also have a in blue there in brackets a keyboard shortcut to go with them as well for most of them. The tips and tricks is Kvorax would love it if people read it. Um, but to keep the memes going, you make sure not to read the tips and tricks. There's probably one or two people here who are going to get that reference, but it is funny. The closest I have to a big platform is this one here. But I don't think this one's big enough because I've been able to move it around fine. Like I've been able to export it to string. Um, oh, that. So is that the same as the one that I saw last time? Belt buffer? Yeah, I mean I haven't really dealt with it in like this has been a work in progress for like 3 weeks now. I don't even think I've finished. No, there was a problem with this. I need to start over. Yeah, so this one, I'm only at a point of doing one machine, direct inserting from the hub. I'm not even at the point of where I think you've got like 3 or 4 around it now. There was another problem with this. Did the railguns? Oh yeah, I did fix the railguns at least. Working on multiplayer games, Aquilo, Fusion to get proper setup there. Ah, nice. Yeah, once you get to Aquilo and get the fusion going, it's so much easier. I think this didn't produce enough explosives, and I couldn't figure out how to get more explosives. Debating cleaning every drive in the system. Michael Hendrick stream yesterday. He was using quadruple belt weaving to multiply how much storage he could. That might help this platform. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. I assume that means he's doing. By that he means layering 4 layers of underground belt. Because that's not a bad idea. I mean, alternatively, you can do it the Flay way and just have so many cryo plants making the interstellar science that you don't need a belt buffer. Take another measure to prevent belt buffers. Yeah. At least they took away the spoilage on it on the science pack. So no, there is no way to. Yeah, I didn't think so. But yeah, this has been my sort of background work in progress, and it's not a dart either. Before anyone asks, it's not the dart. Again, there's only got 3 people that are going to get that one. Next step, chunk spoil. Wasn't there talk of that? I think they were joking though. The when it was first introduced, or when they were alluding to it, there was this thing about Prometheum chunk spoiling. All right, that's right. I got my crap before we got distracted. Very much don't think it's a joke. Wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, only a matter of time. Yeah, reintroduce the spoilage 666. 6 hours, 6 minutes, 6 seconds again. You. Instantly out of gas. This is fine. Also got to sort out the lane balancing as well. Okay. So what we can do is a bit of that. Bit of the old flippy doodles. Flippity doos. Flippy doodles. This sounds so wrong. Dear. Right, you cook some of that while I remember to put productivity modules in it. Get rid of you. And plop you there. Plop. Plop. Blurp. Blurp. Kaderp. Ha! So amazing being able to make these super dense. Even though I didn't do it originally. On the starter base on Narvis. Flipperdoodle is everyone's favourite pet dolphin. It's the other Free Willy. Yeah, I can't leave it be. I got to align them. Now. I'll do the same here. Probably from there. Even though it's totally unnecessary to have it that big. Hello there. Is your Taka Bear. It's refueling time again. Actually, no, before that, change this over to heavy to light, like so. Now I can go back and get more stuff. Also fill those. Refueling on coffee? Sure. Why not? Oh yeah, so earlier, I was going over the quote-unquote new computer because I pulled stuff out of it to try and, in a vain attempt to lighten the load, because the stupid thing weighs 50 tons. The order of the cards in the slots are almost in chronological order. So in slot 1 is the newest, and then slot, I think it was 17 or something, because it goes in pairs, or slot 8. Yeah, 17 because it's slot 1, and then sort of every 2. Finder wires? No, this is the second one, which definitely has its wires. So yeah, it starts at 1979 and then just slowly works its way back to the final card, which is 1972. Apparently it's a disk controller. How many slots does it have? It's like 13 plus 4. But each slot is indexed, but they're slotted. It's like twice as many. Yeah, it's very old. It is cartoonishly old. Where the hell? I'm not making chemical plants, apparently. I wasn't even paying attention to that. Oh, that's right. Biochamber does heavy delight. I was trying to think. When I was doing the thing, I was like, wouldn't there something else do it? And I couldn't remember. Yeah, it's biochamber. I don't think you can do that on Vulcanus, though. It's not possible. Can't do biochamber on Vulcanus, I don't think. I don't think because I've never actually thought about it. Having said that. You make me some omical plants. How's the more? There it is, yep. There it is. Yeah, it's still one and done. It has its conveniences. I still in the background are working on. Yeah, this is the dumb one. Oh, it's better than the dumb. It's the less dumb one because it still turns off the assembly machines to empty them out. This one, I'm actually. It has its use because what I want to do is set it up on Fagora with a extra special controller, and then do each of the different quality tiers. And then what the plan is you put in a machine at whatever quality tier you want, and it then crafts that tier plus everything below it, and then it automatically blocks out any recycler requests for this item. And it maintains a certain amount; it doesn't overproduce. So it sort of helps. The idea is to sort of help it automate the whole quality process. Oldest computer you ever used was 1978. You spent 8 hours helping Hobbit design one? Nice. I wouldn't mind checking that out at some point. Ooh, we got 5 more legendaries. Do I want to put them into the... I kind of do. I'm not actually sure what the next best thing is. Like, I've filled out all of the quality module production themselves with legendary modules. I filled out the circuits here with legendary modules. I'm not sure what's... I mean, is it recycled? I put a few in there. I feel like recycling is next. Like, getting the intermediates upgraded feels like the next thing to do. So I might do a bit of that. I mean, this is the intermediate recycling, but also scrap recycling probably could benefit from it. How many of these is there? There's a decent number of them too. There's Factorio bin links here. Sorry, I was about to sneeze. A legendary line. I think the sneeze has gone away. Let's upgrade you. I've got to remember the command. I think it's that. There. There. That just it makes you immune to links. Link thingy. Let's have a looky do. Torio bin. Okay, there's a thingy, and the thingy thing. Alright, let's have a looky-loo. What? There. Okay, so this, okay, all planets are specific planets, okay. So this is the items it's allowed to create, I assume. So that's some small bugs to work out. One of the combinations needs a n not equal to 0. Problem that I think mine runs into a similar problem. Count inputs, eh? Yep. Seems to have a bit of spam issues there. Right, untick that, and untick that. Ah, select. Ah, Ah, okay, sorting. That's an interesting idea. So do these operate independently of each other as well? So like, where is it? Yeah, that's where the linking point is. So each greater than zero, each greater than zero. Like you can keep chaining these together is what I mean. They can? Okay. Oh, that's what the sort descending would do. So does it negate out, like if this one chooses something, it negates out this one. Is what I'm guessing. Two speeded, one prod, one quality with four different constant. Okay. Does it have a timeout on it? That's the ultimate question. Oh yeah, there's got a timer there. What does that do? Send I. Okay, so oh, okay, so it's gating. They just work independent. So what stops one from picking the other's recipe? Yeah, like exactly like that is what I mean. Because that's the thing that I'm trying to avoid is craft collisions. So I can have like 10 of these all doing different things. I mean, it's not the end of the world having it try and do 10 different things, but it means that it can't do intermediates. The thing I was wondering with the timer is I have a timeout on mine, so it can only if it deadlocks on a particular item and it can't craft it, it tries to it cancels it after the timeout and tries to find a new recipe. Handles intermediates quite well. Okay, I'll have to look into it further. Yeah, I wasn't sure because this says like this just. I imagine this is just the where's it go to? It went into there. So red greater than green. Output red. Reverse ID order. Okay. Oh yeah. So then it would always go up through the. How did you get the reverse ID order? Oh, just by sort ascending. Yeah, that gives you reverse ID order. Yep. I get it now. Oh, I see. The oh no, it's the binders are getting restless. All right, you. Darthy's gonna hate me because I got so much holmium. Some cases where it fails, but it's good 98% of the time. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, mine works 98% of the time. It's just a few edge cases where it goes absolutely mental. Um, does well for not being a block of combinators. That's the other thing too. I'm trying to eliminate combinators on mine, and just reducing it down to the bare minimum makes it very unstable. Yeah, just show a quick look here. This is what mine's at. So there's a bit of yeah, you can see sometimes they flicker because for some reason it's cancelling itself. So, like this is an extreme example, but sometimes when it picks a recipe, there's a bit of there's something off in the timing somewhere, and it cancels itself. Like it thinks it's colliding with itself, and then it just sort of goes mental. Yeah, this has, I think, 4 recipes. Yeah, 4 things to craft, and there's 6 machines. And so 2 of them are meant to sit idle, but you see one of them always collides with itself for some reason. And yeah, that's what's holding up this thing. Needing to talk to multiple machines is bait. Potentially, I think there is merit in that, but I think having them operate fully independent only works if they're producing final products. anytime they need to produce an intermediate of, like if this one needs something crafted as a dependency, like PLDs, for example, which needs laser turrets, which means one of these needs to do PLDs. One needs to pick laser turrets, but it needs to actually pick laser turrets, not also pick PLDs. Had them making 20k explosive rockets while people were working on other projects, and the two speeder machines handled it all. That's pretty good. That actually is one thing as well, as speeding them would definitely help. But yeah, it's all the excess crap as well that doesn't help mine, like, where is the resetter? That one. Yeah, so there's a resetter, like it's only set to 2,000 ticks at the minute. The tick signal is the global enable, and W is if the machine's actually working. And yeah, it times out when this hits 2,000. So it'll cancel the recipe and restart. End up using simple time sharing system where each block gets looked at in turn. So the way the current system works is when a machine picks this is actually the second iteration. The first one was a daisy chain. So the control signal looped into the first one, then looped into the second one, then looped into the third one. And each one would pick out the top signal. So like whatever was the first item, so like gun turrets, the first machine would take that. Then the second machine would take the laser turrets. Third would take the flame turrets. And then if it didn't propagate, if there was nothing less, then the rest of the machines wouldn't do anything. The problem with that machine, that combination, was that if something was like if the third machine was doing the third item and the first machine finishes, the first machine now does the third item, and you now have this duplication of work. And now any dependencies don't get picked, and yeah, it just gets messy. And then, sometimes the interesting thing is that if it's crafting, it would hold the third one would hold onto it. But if it wasn't crafting, it would get that recipe kicked out of it because it no longer exists. And so the thing would say, okay, I don't need to craft this anymore. And so it would delete it. And then it would end up with a chain of like 10 of these. You'll get this near continuous ripple after a while of all the recipes constantly sorting themselves out. Looks at what the network compares to what the recipe needs, and if the network has everything, it sticks it into the craft. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, it only crafts if the components exist instead of just blindly locking in. That's actually really clever. That I think that would actually be the key to making them operate independently, because then they don't need dependency on anything else because they got everything they need right there. It just doesn't account for, I mean, there's not really that many intermediates. What have I got in my master list? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There. No, that's the deny list. This is a list of everything that's allowed to craft. Yeah, sticks, copper wire. But I would do those as permanent crafts. Yeah, that actually explains a lot. Yeah, I put pistols in there. But I mean, I could use the dumb one to craft any. I actually came to this conclusion even before 2.0 came out, is it used this combination to make the bulk intermediates so that they're always on demand, and then use these for the final products. I should actually try and focus in on that more. But yeah, what I was saying was that the first one, going back to what I was saying, the first one did the daisy chain thing. What this one does is you can see that 32k, but it's actually only asking for, where is it? 20 and 10 of each. 20, 20, 10, 10. When this thing selects a recipe, it adds 32,768 to the order, which is its way of marking the order that it's in use. And the effect of that is that if it filters out anything above 32,767 gets immediately filtered out of the potential available crafts, and also if for some reason 65536 exists as a craft, it means that there's a collision. So max out at 31 machines anyway. Yeah, so it just sets the what is it, the 17th bit. 17th bit? 16th bit. And if there's more than that, like if there's 65536, it means there's a collision. Yeah, it's some bit. It's yeah, the 16th bit because it's 15 bits. 16 bit is 65535. And yeah, it means that I can detect active collisions, and then the two machines will back off and sort themselves out. That's also part of the flickering you see is particularly when if I turn this off, you might actually catch it. Yeah, I think it happened. That one, the first two collided with themselves. Yeah, that's my work in progress. Anyway, back to Vulcanus. There's just a few things to iron out. There's some weirdness with tick delays. I got to figure out. I should up that request to 20. Yeah, because I'm constantly doing crap like this, like that. I still have to do the 2-lane right-hand drive. That's on the to-do list. Or all of the track blueprint right-hand drives. I got to do the 4-lane still. I got to update that. I have an impressive. Well, I'm really proud of it. The 4-lane junction. It makes me happy. The state that it exists in. It's wrong hand drive. Yes, it is. That is correct. It is wrong hand drive. You are quite right in that regard. The right hand drive is in fact wrong hand drive. Okay. Actually, oh, that was the wrong pipe. No matter. That's what the H button's for. Simples. Almost. A big backlog of to-dos? Yes, yes I do. Right-hand drive within the left turn build? That's starting to get into very specific territory. There we go. Sounds like a very specific need. Right, how's our gas looking? Sad, because we're lacking in water department. Because you're not kachuking fast enough. Interesting. Something I never really thought about, but that makes total sense. Is that because it's going through the pipe, it can't push through fast enough. There we go. There it goes. That's the water you know and love. Steam go brr? Very much so. Let's double up on it, because it seems to be going a little slow. Yeah, it's the interesting problem that I've encountered is that because I've never done mid game on Vulcanus until now, so I'm all just figuring out what the hell's going on. I thought that would happen. It's all a learning experience right now. Rail platform that lets the trains do a barrel roll. Oh, not that again. We had the mod. There, you do that. Oh, you might actually need more output. Well, that's one way to compress a belt. And drain the coal belt of all coal. Flip them 360 degrees, of course. I need to actually expand this a bit more so I can squeeze inserters into the sides. So just scoop that up. Do that. It does have the added convenience of dropping the substation into there. Oh, and you're out of heavy oil. How? That's supposed. Okay, I guess I do need to gate that after all. You go there. Yeah, greater than 5k. So if it tries to drain it all out, then it can't. That's unimaginably annoying. I've got to reprime this thing now. Can I make you like... actually, yeah, oh, it's blocked out anyway. Can I unset the recipe and have it push heavy oil back into the pipes? Yes, yes, I can is the answer. It's probably that lack of coal... oh! Oh, oh. I made a pretty basic blunder there. If you can't see what it is. You stack inserters, not bulk inserters. That's why the coal belt was so empty. Stack away. 4,500. There we go, look at that. See, it's getting all the way down to the end now. Need to insert in each assembler to keep the lane even? Possibly. I did pause there momentarily. Eight, 10? Yeah, 10 because they're not beacon aligned. There we go. It's I don't know what what it is exactly, but it is something. Now it's running low on gas. And you're maxed out on heavy. Arguably what I should do instead of that is that. Yeah, so when it's greater than 4,500, then it outputs. When it gets too low, it turns off. Just make that a shared pipe. But it is accumulating heavy. That's what I didn't expect to see. And now it's run out of water again. Oh, I'm only running on one water kajigger. That'd do it. We're out of calcite. Because I'm not actually mining calcite. Did I mix the pipes then? No. And see, now we're filled up on light. This is how I do oil ratios. Just add more as it needs it. Very, very scientific. Don't have laser eyes? I mean, we haven't heard from Captain Laser Eyes, so it must be fine. Laser Eyes McGee. Well, getting somewhere, even though we spent most of the time building the oil build. Now, I think I'm tempted to tap into this to make it a calcite load, just to get rid of it. I mean, at least for mid-game, early game and mid-game, you don't really need to worry too much about ratios. Do I actually have any starter-based stuff that's really... No, like I do 1-to-1 with circuits. You don't... 3-to-2, I think, of all... I used to do 3-to-2. That's actually 1-to-2 now, but yeah, the 3-to-2 circuits, I think, is a trap. It sort of hems you in. It's stuff like that I don't particularly like. A ratio that you could do is like the engines, although even then I don't really conform to it. Like, with the pipe and the gears. What is it, 1 to 10? But even then, it's not really accurate once you add productivity, because you want early productivity. Okay. So I'm going to insert some stuff right there. That's that. Right about there. Do that. Try again. Oh, fine. There you go. Oh. Oh, not a thingy. Oh, look at this wire change color. Green, dark green. Light green, dark green. Light green, dark green. Dark red, light red. Bright, dark, bright, dark, bright, dark, bright, dark. Does that change with zoom level? Yes. Kind of. Wonder if I can squeeze one of these in. No, I can't. Not a chance. There. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. There, there, and there. Sometimes you even install a mod that lets you close oil sources. Oh, changing oil to be finite is an interesting one to do. We has train. That sneeze is brewing again. Damn it, went away. I don't like it when you have a sneeze brewing and it doesn't follow through. I mean, you probably prefer it if I don't sneeze. You know what happened last time. Get to cover. Apparently. I like all these splitters that go nowhere. I'm going for an SPM goal this game, or just completion? I do intend on hitting an SPM goal. Oh, yeah, this is unnecessary. It's actually drained itself out. I was thinking, like, start off with, like, 10k base science a minute, and then go from there. I mean, eventually 1 million. Having said that, though, I kind of don't like the Narvis, but I'll just work with it. It's not that bad. You work with what you got. Don't chase perfection. I would like to get to 1 million eventually, but I got to figure out what the base rate will be. Kill all the biters. Grind them up into legendary biter eggs to make more prod mods, to make legendary prod mods. on an industrial scale. Bye-bye train. Nope, we emptied another miner. Can actually do this as well. Nope, bye-bye. Another one's dead. Yeah, uncommon miners. Some rare ones. All-time goal for the rest of the time playing. The real question is ESPM or pure SPM? I think 20,000 base pure SPM and then ESPM using lab productivity the rest of the way wouldn't be terrible. But I kind of do like the idea of getting as much as possible true base SPM. Cap on this run with the was because she was playing what the check circuit condition on the platform does. Yes. So if I go to Derpus, it's sort of a bit of a catch-all. But for the most part, what it does is it just makes sure that there's enough ammo on the belt to shoot asteroids. So yeah, it's just if there's at least 400 ammo on the belt, then it sends the check signal, which lets it go. It doesn't work on Derpus actually, but these ones, yeah. So it's typically what I do is, I mean, the 300 seconds past is a bit of a it should really be gated with the checks, the circuit condition as well. But 300 seconds is enough time to craft the ammo anyway. But yeah, it's the same on these. It's this one's actually 400. So the second one is if the ammo belt is less than 100, then it pulls ammo out of the hub. But at this stage of the game, it doesn't need to do that anymore. I really need to upgrade these. Make a probably a fusion reactor one. Do I need? Yeah, a fusion reactor one with more space and more faster run. Because yeah, this thing's out low power, as you can tell by the slow grabby grabs. This one doesn't have the check signal because it produces the rockets and the red ammo at such a rate that it doesn't need it. This one is special to me because it's the first one that actually made it to Aquilo. It's not the best. It actually doesn't need most of the nuclear, as it turns out. I very much overbuilt the nuclear, but it's been a solid workhorse. I mean, occasionally it runs into problems. I think it would benefit from a few more rocket turrets. Oh yeah, floating medium asteroids is definitely a thing on all the other planets, except for Aquilo, which has large ones that you got to fire rockets at periodically. Oh, you're low on that again. What do we got? Just heavy oil. Yeah, just processing heavy oil. Processing light oil. Okay. Most looks like it's your first Aquilo sib. Huh. I do actually, I think I have, when I... Oh, there's the very, very first endgame one there. Just a big old hole of nothing there. That the Go-Go Mobile's based on. Yeah, there's one of your really old ones there. Is it that one? Admittedly, I didn't really... I grabbed it as a reference, just in case, but I never actually used it. I probably should do some of the conveyor belt stuff this one does. Wait. Yeah, well, I grabbed this before... This is from before release, when I grabbed this, when I was researching platforms. I've got... where is it? Somewhere in here. Is it that one? No. Somewhere I have, yeah, there it is. Um, I stole this one from the LAN. I don't know whose this one is. It's not bad, actually, too. It performs quite well, given how few turrets it has. And the shape of it's kind of cool. As I say, I grabbed them for reference, but I, for the most part, didn't end up using them. I managed to figure it out myself in the end. I might need to look at the thingy, McThing thing. What's it? Your Prometheum Science platform. Kind of curious how a few things are done there. Yeah, the brick. Because mine's coming up short on production, and I'm not quite sure why. It's probably something very obvious. I just don't know what it is. Oh, they've actually topped up that. That's sure. Okay. Well, in that case, I can unplug that. And just continue adding to the happy collection of splitters that don't do anything. We'll also do that. And that'll slowly drain this belt over time. And then Vulcanus will run out of power, and I'll wonder what the hell's going on, and then I'll discover that the thingy's not doing the thingy. Oh, you need lights. Alright. And that means we're now done with oil, so we've got the plastic going. Bug report with a world download to an empty save with version 4.3.0 with the in-game blueprints. I finally did a bug report for my pipe issues, and then it was marked as a duplicate. Turns out the whole pipe to ground thing, I didn't actually think it was. I wasn't sure if it was pipe to grounds or the chemical plants doing it, but yeah, it was the pipe to grounds, where the contents would flip. Or the contents from a different pipe would go in there. Why are the big mines so far apart? Just because I can. It doesn't really... I mean, when I built this, the big miners were kind of expensive and I didn't have a lot of them available. So I spaced them out, and given the area of them and their drain, their mining power, you don't really need to bunch them up so much. Yeah, it's 4.75 a second, so it's one stack plus change a second. Yeah, by the time I sort out the Go-Go Mobile for mine, and get Prometheum Science up, I should be at least bare minimum rare everything. Last time I did the endgame science, I was a mixture of rare and epic. I think I was leaning more on epic by that point. Oh, you're not delivering still. Oh, right, because of that. There. And away it goes. I fixed this as well in the blueprint. I think this was mentioned by someone a few days ago. I don't remember. But I remember it coming up. There was a problem with the trash train. Yeah, I found it. It was that signal. That's getting to be problematic. Again, Darthy's going to hate me because I'm just slowly building up to my eyeballs in holmium. Oh, it only supplies 5, that's why. Yeah, slowly growing a collection of epic ones. Gladly take it off my hands. Alright, so... the next thing to do... That's an adorably tiny territory too. Oh, there's tungsten there. Not a lot, but there is tungsten. That is handy. Handy dandy. Holmium. Sort of leaning on there. I want to do circuits. But I probably, like I was saying, it needs to be like a block. Let's grab some of them as well. Pounding on the window with his paw. Just desperate to go outside, is it? Even fur kits are nothing but a problem. Oh, come in. I mean, it's not surprising. Dogs kind of are social animals. Shame quality holmium's useless. Yeah. Just got to Fagora today. Nice. And already your favorite planet. Kind of wish there were enemies though. Yeah, it just feels so empty, doesn't it? Like it's a cool planet, but it just feels empty. The thing that I wanted was some kind of electric enemy that, you know, like an abandoned automated defense system. As it turned out, the developers had a similar idea, like it would be ruined. I remember hearing about the idea of having ruined rocket turrets within the scrap. Already a Fagora enemies mod. Evil Competrons, I assume. Let's go to there. So one. Um, three. Hmm. See, now that I'm thinking about it, tempted to actually use the cross junction and have so this is circuits. So I have one in each of the directions. In fact, I'm better off putting it probably there. Anything. And then spanning in each of the different legs. Yeah, that's nice. That's a nicer combination. Did I? Oh no, I didn't. I thought there was coal there for a moment. I was like, oh, did I build on top of coal or right next to coal? Calm down. I wouldn't mind doing a. I had an idea for a. It uses a diverging diamond style junction, which hopefully is like a slightly more compact. But again, that to-do list is it is not shrinking. It is continuing to grow, and it is kind of annoying having a to-do list that continues to grow. So it's just another one of those things I've just not been able to get back around to doing. Of course, that goes straight into lava. So it makes a lot more sense to do it that way. Ancient turret, yeah, like the theory was, what I heard was that there was potential plans for there to be, as I say, ancient rocket turrets. I think it was that they said. increasing your to-do list, you'll burn out in the game quick. No, I just never get anything done, is what will happen. I mean, burnout too, potentially. It's not like that's never happened before. Alright, buildy, buildy, build, build. Unfortunately, as an annoying side note, I do need to negotiate construction rights in the territories. You can already tell when you get quality 3 modules, if you got to go deep down that rabbit hole, join Alice. Yeah, as soon as you hit quality 3, things just start getting wild. The thing to note is, like over here with Fulgora, you know, I'm making quality 1s, you put the quality modules into them, then you make the quality 2s, and you know, eventually the quality 3s, but you have the modules in it, and then you just chuck the quality modules in a recycler, and it gives back you know, quality. Sometimes it gives back quality ingredients, which you then put into a quality, an uncommon quality module machine, and then you start making uncommon quality modules, like so here. And so the base output is uncommon quality with a chance of getting better quality modules. And yeah, and then once that happens, you know, it's base, uncommon, rare, epic. And yeah, the zeros start multiplying when that happens as you scale up. I was actually throwing these in in these things, wasn't I? Yeah, I was actually legitimately starting to fill these up with a significant number of modules. As I say, the zeros, they just keep growing. Rip Steve and Herbert. All right, let's go find the locals and negotiate some trade deals. I think they're actually right here right now. See, they showed up right on time. All right, I need some construction rights here, please. Glad you're agreeable. Excellent. Is your friend down here actually? It might be. Oh yeah, there you are. Oh, you're a medium as well. Well, I see. Oh, look at this. This is cute. It's Kevin. Kevin made a comeback. It's Kevin. I'm happy with the seed again. I'm happy with the seed again. It's interesting. As I'm going around, you can actually see the cliffs disappearing. Yeah, you can see the path that they've taken because it's just munched through the cliffs. The what? Able to play in quality modules in the legendary quality machine? Legendary laser defense. Oh, it's railgun. Was what was doing that. Yeah. The lasers don't do any damage to demolishers. That's why the demolisher didn't react to it because it's doing no damage. It's just tickling them. Oh, it's not even tickling them. They're completely indifferent to the laser. Yeah, so if I come over here, yeah, see, they don't even react to the laser. It doesn't do any damage, doesn't do anything. Yeah, the railgun, on the other hand, does do things. It even kills them when you tap the back segments, which is hilarious. Yeah, it's just a back scratch. It does help to have a few railgun damage upgrades as well. Yeah, so what are we at? 280%. So, where is it? Ah, it doesn't actually say. Plus 28k, yeah. The infinite penetration, so what it does, the real damage also comes from the railgun penetrating infinitely through all of the segments. So, like the medium demolisher, its base health is 100,000. 30k, 40k isn't 100,000 anywhere near close. But because it's penetrating the heads, and then if you line it up through all of the segments, it hits all those, and so it then does enough damage. And that's where the extra damage comes from. So this, and again, if you do that to a big demolisher with 300,000, you go straight down the middle. It one taps them. Again. Meh, 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 meh. Right, 1 unit of you. I need to make not that, a standardized thingy to do this. If you don't know it, press G to change rail layer. Railgun nerf, probably. Okie day, you. Up the arse also works on demolishers. Oh yeah, and that is a lot safer because it's well away from the head. I just like to go for the head because it's the principle of the matter. Alrighty, we need an... I need to come up with a better unload, I think. Yeah, wooden chests will do. So I did that. There, I'll hang on to that. Alright, so... what are we doing? We call this one red circuits, say. So, red circuits. You. Needs plastic and green circuits. And copper. Which means it needs a foundry, which means we need molten copper. Can do either or. We'll cast it directly. Now, if I was smart, I would think this through better than I am. But there's no fun in that. I might need to push this up a little bit as well. Maybe put it up 2 tiles. See how we do. Yeah, this would be green circuits, which needs iron and copper. So it needs copper wire, and it needs iron. So it needs 2 deliveries and a pickup. That was, yeah, just right there. actually precedence now for a one up, one down type system. Well, now I know where my weekend's going, is making a one up, one down system. Half elevated. And yeah, that one's blue circuits. But I want that one to also curve up like you. Okay, you. This isn't super duper speed. So we don't really, not you. Oh, that's that. Okay, that's actually in a book now, so that can go. Where did I put it? There it is. Speaking of things in books. Transporting model bit. Yeah, oh, yeah, that was actually the plan. So we transport the molten metal. So the thing I was referring to is we can direct feed, but we're not. I don't think it's quite up to that state yet. Push down your PC. Got it into a functioning state. Right, you will be molten copper. Unload. And you will be molten iron. We still need to sort out melting, which I did build some over here. Need to beacon that as well. Yeah, there we go. And then we need, third thing we need is a pickup. Bleh. It's close enough to something that resembles something. Interesting. There's confused wires there. We'll say less than 80,000. Be consistent. Yeah. Alright, copy and paste, like that. So that's our molten metal. Now, you. Can I sneak this out? Not really. That load ain't too good. I'm gonna have to come up with something a bit more compact then. to get like a Veldak in to clean up the map. There's a reference there. Double splitters? Not quite, because that one pairs off to 1, 2, 3, 4. That one splits off the two pairs, and this one sends down the bottom. Alright, reload time again. Actually, a limited supply of railgun ammo too. Can actually craft it here. Nothing's stopping me. Need to stop ore melting because I don't think I'm actually consuming any of the ore that's in the pockets. It's just slowly filling up these chests. As I was saying. Yeah, you're out of storage again. Why are you out of storage? Oh, there's 15k rare. Actually, a lot of rare. Can't complain with the results on the modules too. I'm surprised to see so much rare. I'll up it to all that and see what happens. Yeah, it's starting to go down. I'm gonna have to give that some attention. I might give that some offline attention. That you won't see, and I'll just give you updates because, like, I need to move this over to here, so I might just make it happen. And I think I need to do some experiments with this. I'm not happy with how this is playing out. I might get rid of the quality modules. We'll see. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll do that in the background though, because I want to do the experiments with it, and I'll just show the results. Okie day. Feed it back into the lava. Throw the stuff on Narvis back into the lava. Yes. Ship it back. Ship it. Not Narvis. Fulgora. The Fulgora stuff. Feed it. Send it. Ship it to Vulcanus to be thrown in lava. It makes perfect sensibles. The ore on Vulcan. Oh yeah, that's true. I could do that. I don't need to melt it. I can just send it back from where it came. That is very true. Feed stuff into the ammonia ocean on Aquilo. Not that I know of. Not that I've really tried either. Right, so pair of requesters. Thingy. You. And you. Not even nice? Okay, there you go. It's funny. One of the first thumbnails I did is, I don't know if anyone noticed it, but it was pentapod eggs and biter eggs being dumped into lava. I mean, it was coming from an infinity chest, but it was, I still thought it was funny. Yeah, because that's not doing anything. Oh, hello, train. Green for green circuits. I don't know what even counts as iron and molten iron unload. Orange, I guess. I don't know. Way too many blue things in this game. There, yeah. There. There's arguably too much red and green. It'd suck if you were colorblind. Yeah, I'll just do the inserter on the thingy. It's good enough. Alrighty. And in the last few minutes, we'll start preparing this. Even just fluids, there's like 5 blue ones. That is true. That is something I never really thought about. But yeah, there's 1, 2, 3. I suppose that's kind of blue as well. 4, 5. Yeah, that one's blue. They're all the same color. I suppose before that it was all brown. Yeah, this is dark blue. You got light blue and dark blue. And you got your blue, and then your blue, and then your white, which is technically a shade of blue, or an absence of blue. It's just equally, it's a shade of blue, but it just equally shares every other color as well. That's what I mean. And there's blue science. There's Arse-Pane blue science. Then there's the cold science, and then there's it just keeps on going, doesn't it? You make iron plate. Fun to track down every last bit of software you had. And fun, you mean by? I'm sure you mean by. Oh, I'm sure what you mean by fun is absolutely excruciating. One, two, three, four. It'll be there. You're covered by 8. You're covered by 10. You should be covered by 10. Problem is there's 2 tiles away from that thing. You're covered by 8. If I do that, still be covered by 8. Yep. Problem is that that's too close. Which again is really annoying. I suppose you could seat it either side. Like, think of it as flanking it like that. Is that still 8? Yeah, that's still 8 actually. So, push it out by 2. There. There we go. That works. Yeah, you should be 8, and you should be 8. Yeah, oh yeah, because it loses that one. Yeah. 90-degree insert is in base game. Calm down, Bob. Yeah, don't use those. I can just stretch it up infinitely. Like that. And that's a casting build. And I can just add as many as I like, and even add more loads and unloads as I need. I might just move it over here though. Just give it, no, up a bit. Yeah, just like that. Redicus, hello. We're almost done actually. You came just in time. Just in time to say hi, and then then we get out of here. Yeah, and then something like that. Always nice to say hi. Yes, it is. So hi, maid of Legrand. Copper, 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 copper is your iron, which goes to copper. So in theory, I should actually swap these over, like so. I sort of want to finish this build though, and then we can continue on next time, seeing it functioning. Potentially, we'll see, because it still needs to be fed the good stuff, the molten iron and the molten copper, which we haven't built out yet. Righty. There. Can't destroy cliffs. Yeah, you just gotta unlock cliff explosives, which is also a Vulcanus tech. It makes it a little bit more annoying, but it's not impossible. Something I'm also missing is that. There we go. And I think tomorrow, well, before that actually, before we wind up, I'll just build out this 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. That was a bit strange. There we go. Yeah, and what I can do is have 4 of these builds that fill each belt. Something like that. I could scooch it over. I was just sort of accounting for potentially having more loads. Think I deleted underground? I don't think so. Unless it's in here, you mean? Yeah, I did. Yeah, there we go. You're right. Alrighty. And yeah, and on that note, I need to leave it there for today. So, thank you all for watching, hanging out, and all that good stuff. We shall continue this tomorrow at the same time that we started. I still can't spell things right. There we are. There's, for those on Twitch, there's the YouTube link for the VODs. If you want the full VOD experience, or the decent VOD experience. And there's the Discord so we can see when we're live and all that stuff. Come places to hang out. I'm just trying to reorder my windows, and I may need more than 1 belt for that output. Guess we'll see. Yeah, it's just going to be see how we do. Yeah, unfortunately I got to go to bed. It's work day tomorrow. But yeah, as I say, we'll continue this on tomorrow. Finish off all the 2 other arms. So blue circuits over there, red circuits there, and yeah, continue to expand our Vulcanus. So yeah, as I say, thank you for watching, hanging out, and I shall see you tomorrow.